Time now for the evening rush. We're learning more about a fireworks explosion in Roswell. A report from the state fire marshal's office says firefighter Hobie Bonham was holding an aerial fireworks shell when it was ignited by accident and set off a warehouse full of fireworks. It says they were fusing aerial fireworks with electric matches. 17-year veteran firefighter Jeff Strobel was killed. Bonham survived.
The driver shot by police after doing donuts in an Albuquerque intersection was in court today. This was along Central and Lomas last week when police caught up with Isaiah DeBaca. They say he was standing on his Subaru waving what turned out to be a BB gun at officers. The DA's office says DeBaca's behavior shows he is a danger to the public and asked he be held without bond until trial.
The New Mexico man accused of killing a veteran is behind bars and will stay there until trial. Judge Cindy Mercer made the decision in district court today. Francisco Gomez is accused of robbing, then shooting Matthew Gurule, who was sitting in his car on the Belen Mesa.
UNM's football's first home game is this weekend, and ticket sales have dropped again this year. The school says it's only sold about 6,000 season tickets so far, and within the past 3 years, season ticket sales have gone down from about 10,000 to 6,000. Average attendance has also been on the decline since last year was the lowest since 1991.
Your weather headlines for Wednesday. Well, storms are going to favor the southern portion of the state with scattered to occasionally numerous storms down there. We'll get once again that spot metro shower as a possibility, with the east finally getting into the mix again with a few showers there as well.
The race for New Mexico's southernmost congressional district is becoming more crowded. Oil lobbyist Claire Chase announced she is running for the Republican nomination in the Congressional District 2 seat. Right now, that seat is held by Democrat Xochitl Torres Small.
The city's Environmental Planning Commission is set to hear an appeal from the West Side Coalition of Neighborhood Associations next month. This after the commission approved a request to build a new housing development next to the Petroglyphs. Neighbors say the plans, which include taller homes and smaller lots, will interfere with their view.
If you're driving on Lomas near the fairgrounds, you might notice a new billboard with a message from PETA. The ad shows a cow, a pig, and a chicken with the words "Speciesism, go vegan." It's part of a new national campaign from PETA, which hopes to send the message that all species are equal. The state fair says animals are taken care of to the highest standards.
You can help a dog get a life-saving surgery. Champ was transferred to the La Plata County Humane Society from another shelter. They thought he had kennel cough, but an x-ray revealed an arrow was lodged in his navel cavity and skull, and they have to surgically remove it, which could cost $5,000. For a link to donate, go to always on KRQE.com.
The public can now buy items the state no longer needs. That includes furniture from the governor's mansion that were sent to the surplus warehouse. About a dozen government vehicles will also be available, even lost or confiscated items from the Sunport. The sale is happening on Thursday at the warehouse on Siringo Road in Santa Fe.
Organizers of the New Mexico Comic Expo are in talks with the Zia Pueblo to get permission to use the Zia symbol. This after backlash over the character they wanted to use. Event organizers asked people on Facebook for name suggestions and a backstory for that character, but the post turned into a debate about the race of the artist, the use of the Zia symbol, and cultural appropriation.
The Metro Threat Index for tomorrow is not all that high, just at a 3 here, and really the concern is not with the heat. It's going to be with the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm.
There will now be an easier way to experience the New Mexico State Fair. Organizers unveiled a new app highlighting the fair's events, shopping, amenities, and food, allowing fairgoers to leave reviews and ratings for all of the attractions. It also contains 2 detailed maps helping people find the closest restroom, water fountain, or food.
A Facebook group is helping people who have a love of tacos to connect. The Tacos of New Mexico Facebook group has about 2,000 members who share everything from restaurant suggestions to taco tips and even family stories.
A coffee shop supporting surrounding businesses, 50/50 Coffee House and Pub, opened earlier this month across from UNM on Central. The shop partners with nearby businesses to sell their products, including a donut shop and a bookstore. They say it's to help new and small businesses. They don't have their beer and wine license just yet. They say they hope to by next month.